Hello and welcome to this week's WCHA Weekend Preview brought to you by Huskies All Access. I'm Alec Ausmus. Thanks for tuning in. The Huskies are coming off a bye week, but 2 weeks ago this place right behind me was filled with red and black and the color green as the Huskies played host to North Dakota. Friday night, North Dakota scored in the first minute of the first two periods, keeping the Huskies off the board for that entire game, taking Friday 3-0. Into Saturday, Johnny Brodzinski picked up his first goal of the season in the first period, and Drew LeBlanc also picked up 2 goals Saturday night as the Huskies take Saturday 5-2. The women's hockey team is coming off a weekend sweep with Lindenwood. This weekend they'll be home for 2 games, each game starting at 2 o'clock. The men's and women's basketball teams will also be home this weekend as they continue their undefeated streak. They will be home with Bemidji and Crookston. The wrestling team will be holding their 42nd annual Husky Open Saturday, where 13 teams will be represented. And joined here in studio with Coach Motzko. Now, Coach, haven't had you here for a while. Bye week, couple away games, but let's hop right into it. So last weekend at Alaska Anchorage, big 4-3 overtime win Friday night. Walk us through that big win.
Well, both nights didn't start very well for us. We got down 3-0 first 10.
Thanks a lot, Julia. Now, Coach, yesterday's game is yesterday's news. Tonight's a completely new hockey game. What can we expect to see out of your team tonight?
Well, hopefully we're going to make it a little bit more difficult on St. Cloud than we did last night. I thought we came out and we had...
Halfway through the period, a lot going on in a minute, starting with number 24, Bryce Anulski. He adds to the Mavericks' lead here off the rebound, 4-2 in favor of UNO at that point. And just 17 seconds later, Anulski centers this one to Morley. He ricochets it in, a little pinball action here. Morley's second goal of the season, 4-3. Nice goal there for David Morley. Like I said, his second of the season. About 4 minutes left in the period. Zumbo would get a nice pass from Archibald. He capitalizes, putting UNO up 5-3 at that point. That was just about 4 minutes left in the period. Like I said, 5-3 is where we currently stand. Shots on goal, UNO retaking the lead there, 21 to St. Cloud's 20. Faceoffs won, St. Cloud 26 to UNO's 14, and St. Cloud able to capitalize on the power play, 1 for 3. UNO still hasn't had a power play opportunity, and penalty minutes 4 for 11 for the Mavericks, 2 for 4 for the Huskies. If you want to hear what Coach Motzko had to say about tonight's exciting win, check out the Bob Motzko Show at the Green Mill Monday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. Coach Motzko's joined by KNSI's Don Lyons, the St. Cloud Green Mill. Welcome into the studio here. It is the post-game show. St. Cloud State getting a big 5-2 win, completing the weekend split with North Dakota. Right now we're going to get into some highlights from tonight's big game, starting in that first period. Now remember...
So Alec, it looks like the hockey team are having fun up there in Alaska.
Yeah, no kidding. What an away game that is. Over 800 miles away for a hockey series, but they got to do it, right? Big game this weekend for them. 'Tis the season. Winter sports are underway in the St. Cloud area. Starting on the basketball court last night, the St. Cloud Tech Tigers lost a close one on the road with St. Michael, and now picking it up back here in the Granite City. Across town, the Apollo Eagles had their season opening tip-off at home with the Delano Tigers last night. Apollo is led by senior guard Melissa Gebhardt, who got off to a slow start in the first half, and the Eagles had trouble breaking through the Tigers' full-court press, dropping their season opener 66-35. And now taking a look at some standings from around the league, the Denver Pioneers still on top with a 7-1-0 conference record, the Gophers sliding up to 10 points at a 4-2-2 record, and a 3-way tie in 4th place, Colorado College, North Dakota, and St. Cloud State Huskies each coming in with 8 points. St. Cloud State 4-2-0 in the conference. And this weekend's opponent, the Bulldogs from Duluth, still looking for their first conference win with 2 points so far this season. The Huskies gridiron team seems to be taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. A loss in week 1 at home followed by a big win on the road at Upper Iowa. The Huskies went into this last weekend with a 1-1 record facing one of the conference's best, Minnesota State Mankato. Now, Danny, how does the women team stand this year in the NSIC?
Well, the ladies should stand to be the team to beat this season. They won the SCSU Invite a couple weeks ago that featured 2 of the 8 teams from the conference.
Definitely not the weekend the Huskies were looking for on the field.
That's right. Now, Lindsay Branwald joins us now. Now, Lindsay, the team has come a long way over the past few years. Is that correct?
Oh, exactly, Alec. Taylor, the football team has been stacking up.
I'm Alec Ausmus.
And I'm Aaron Sipasuth. Let's get this going.
This past Saturday, the Huskies were looking to make it 3 straight and keep it undefeated on the road at Minnesota Crookston. The Huskies drew blood first with a 74-yard touchdown completion from Clap Hockey to Eli Schumacher. The Huskies were up by 14 before Crookston got on the board with a 35-yard field goal in the second quarter. On the men's side of the basketball, the number 22 nationally ranked Huskies are coming off a big Thanksgiving trip to Florida, where Kevin Lewandowski hit a half-court buzzer beater to beat Florida Southern. And it won't get any easier this weekend, as the Huskies will also host the Bulldogs from Duluth this Saturday. It's the start of conference play, something Coach Schlegel says we need to get off on the right foot. And welcome back. Joined here in studio with Mick Hatton, the beat writer from the St. Cloud Times. Mick, good to have you back. Now let's hop right into this. Huskies coming off a little bit better of a weekend with UAH starting Friday night, big 8-3 win. What did you like about Friday night?
Well, Friday night, I'd say, just get...
Both men's and women's hockey teams are on the road this weekend. We are joined now by Justin Akins from the NHEC. Now, Justin, no St. Cloud State hockey going on at home this weekend, but still a pretty big weekend for both teams.
Absolutely, Alec, as both teams will be on the road this.
Even though there isn't much snow outside, the holiday season has definitely trickled here into the studio. We're just moments away from puck drop with UNO and the start of a 10-game homestand. Husky Productions starts now.